Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing this really dramatic and romantic Valentine's Day look for you guys. I really hope you enjoy it, and if you want to see how I did it, then just stay tuned. Alright, so I'm starting out with this Rimmel Stay Matte foundation. This is the new formulation. I use the color True Ivory. And I do really like this foundation. I might do a review on it if you guys want me to. But I'm just using this Coastal Scents brush to blend that all over my face. This is one of their brushes from their Infinity line of brushes. I'm not sure of the exact number, but this is the angled one. So I just applied a thin layer of that all over my face. And then after that I went in with the MAC Prep and Prime highlighter in the color Radiant Rose. And I just did about 3 clicks of that underneath my eyes and spread it out really thin, and then you just want to go back in with your foundation brush just to blend in the rest of it. I then went in with MAC's Emphasize powder, I forgot to show it, and just used that with a Sedona Lace brush to set that under eye concealer. And then I went in with my Lancome Translucence Powder, which I haven't used in a while, and this is the color 200 Buff. And with another Sedona Lace brush, I just used that to apply the powder very lightly around my entire face. And I like this routine because it's going to give you a really nice coverage without looking really heavy, because you're putting thin layers of a lot of stuff. So I then prime my eyes with the NARS primer, and then I'm going in with Nume from the Naked 3 palette and putting that in my crease with a 217 brush. And I will say that the matte shades from this palette, like Nume and then the lighter kind of matte color, they are really hard to blend. Like, I'll put them on and they skip really bad, and so you kind of have to blend with them a lot and just like keep going back and blending more. I'm then taking Strange with a flat brush from Sedona Lace and putting that right under my eyebrow, and I'm starting off by just really stamping that color and pressing it in really really opaquely under my eyebrow. And then after that I'm going to go in with the color Limit with the same 217 brush and put that in between the crease color and that highlight color to blend them together. But like I said, you're gonna have to keep blending this a lot because those colors are annoying. I'm then taking Burnout and applying that on the front half of my eyelid with that same flat brush from Sedona Lace. And this color isn't as pigmented as I would like it to be, so I kind of had to go back a bunch and continue to layer that. And then this is the only other color I'm taking outside of the Naked palette, and this is Star Violet from MAC, which is a really beautiful color. It's sort of right in between a purple and a pink and like a cranberry. It's sort of a mix of all 3 of those. And I'm just applying that on the outer half of my eyelid and sort of using that to connect it up to the crease color. And then I took a little bit more of Star Violet on the blending brush and blended that on top of the crease color just to give it a little more life, because you know, this crease colors sort of look like, you know, you have a black eye or something, because they're that weird kind of pinky gray color. So I just apply that on top, and then I went in with the darkest shade from the Naked 3 palette, and on this Lancome pencil brush I applied that in sort of a big fat wing shape and then blended it in with a 217 brush, and we will end up going back with more of that to intensify it. But for now I'm just kind of blending out the edges. I then went in with Eggplant Easy Liner from Jordana and used that on my tight line and my waterline as well, and I went all the way to the inner corner with that. And then after that I went in with Star Violet and blended that just about from the front half to almost the outer corner, but not all the way. And then I took that deep shade again from the Naked 3 palette and blended that on the rest of the lower lash line. And then finally took a little bit of Burnout towards the front part to brighten that up a little bit. After that I am taking my Physicians Formula Eye Booster eyeliner, and this is the color Ultra Black, and just creating, you know, my usual wing shape. I didn't do anything fancy, it's just, you know, what I always do for my wing liner. And then after that I am going to be taking these Giorgio Armani Eyes to Kill mascara. This is just a sample. I applied a thin coat of that, and then after that I'm going to be taking these Esqido lashes, and the style is Voila lash. They're really pretty. I'll have a link down below, and I do have a 15% off code right now. And I'm just using these lash tweezers to apply them. I've seen a lot of people use these, but I never knew where to get them, and it was like a secret. Like, no one would say where they got them, but I got these at Ulta. So I just applied those, and then I am going back in, like I said, with that dark color, with that little crease brush, the little smudgy brush, and applying that right into my crease area because I wanted it to be a little more dramatic. And then I'm just taking my 217 to blend that into the crease colors we already had placed. Alright, so now we are moving on to the face. This is Bobbi Brown's Golden Light Bronzer. I've been using this a lot lately again. And just using a MAC 187 dual fiber brush, I put that as a bronzer slash contour situation right under my cheekbones and then the usual areas around my forehead and a little bit down my neck as well. After that, I am taking e.l.f. blush in Pink Passion, which is a really, really bright pink, and I just used it very lightly so that it wouldn't look too crazy. And with a MAC 129 brush, I just applied that on my cheek area. And then once I was finished with the blush, I went in with MAC's Soft and Gentle highlighting powder and applied that pretty much everywhere. I pretty much bathed myself in this highlighter, you know, on my cheekbones, on my nose, on my forehead, just about everywhere. So then I went in with Soar lip pencil from MAC, which is a really pretty sort of mid-tone pink. I applied that everywhere, and then I blended that in with my finger a little bit, and I felt like it was too pink. So I went in with this really, really nude lipstick from MAC called Myth and just applied that on top, and then again used my finger to rub it in. And then I finished it off with a little bit of Deelight Cremesheen Glass, which is another pretty neutral kind of mid-tone pink. For a fragrance I really love, I feel like it's a really romantic fragrance. This is called Skin from Clean, and it just honestly smells like skin in the weirdest way, but it's very romantic. I really love this scent. It's really beautiful. So that is the finished look, guys. I hope you enjoy. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing, and I will see you next time, and stay tuned for some bloopers. Bye.